Do you feel that your workplace sometimes have a negative psychological impact on your well-being? Then maybe you need a protective talisman. Today I will show you how you can quickly and simply make a protective figure like one of these. This is a method that I have developed in response to certain dangerous phenomena that I have encountered at some of my previous workplaces. And this is a technique that can be used in most jobs that have information handling, structuring and sorting as main features, and where physical papers, at least to some extent, are still being handled. And to give you a bit of background, I have had many different administrative positions myself, and the last one was at the Cultural Administration at the city of Gothenburg. And here I worked with procurement of public art, which is a job where it's very important that everything is done thoroughly and accurately, that all of the details in various documents is very correct, and that all the procedures are carefully designed. And I enjoyed the work, and especially my colleagues, and the workplace was nice. But at the same time I felt that it was a bit dangerous, that it's something with the structuring itself that's connected to this kind of mathematical way of dealing with problems that's somehow so wonderful. To master structures, set frameworks and give definitions. Excel sheets with 200 rows and 30 columns. It's a delight. Detailed timelines, procurement documents, confidentiality agreements, project-oriented goals which are broken down into a multitude of specific tasks. The sense of order, it's utterly satisfied. And it's tempting to wallow and bathe in this world of grids and numbers and bullet points. But I got a creeping feeling that all was not right, that there was something menacing here that was both sweet and tempting, but had a growing, moldy aftertaste. I felt that I needed to protect myself in some way, to resist the logic of constant structuring, this insatiable craving that comes with systematization. So I tried to find different ways to shield myself, to resist with different small means. And after a while, I found one way that I thought worked out pretty well. I started to produce small protective figures for my office. The figures, they were built up from materials from my workplace. Discarded papers from the recycling bin situated next to the copier. And these paper I used to form little figures. I tore the paper, I scrunched and I twisted. I used only one sheet of paper for each figure. And now I will demonstrate how to make a quick standard figure. As I'm not having the position at the municipality anymore, I will just use a paper from my home office. And in my case, it's a paper from the Swedish Pensions Agency. And you will begin with making this paper into a square. Much like you would do when beginning to fold origami, for example. This little excess piece that I will remove can then later be used, for example, for decorations such as braids or strips. It's also important to note that while doing this, I'm only using my hands. No scissors, no knives, and no rulers. Because the keen sense of touch is important here. And when you have this, you will slowly begin to fold it and scrunch it into a human shape. And we will begin with the arms and the head, like a head here and some arms. So just scrunch it together. And we're getting to have the head and the arms, you can begin with the legs also. And personally, I'm usually twisting the arms and legs a little bit to make them keep their shape. And then you need to have a little strip around the neck so it can keep its shape. So I will make a little strip from one of the excess pieces that we took away earlier. And then you will take it 2 times around the neck of the little figure here, so that the neck will stay in shape. Do a single knot or a double knot. It depends on how long you will use it for. I will make a double knot here. Pick up this little. And then if you want, you can also make a hint of elbows and feet and knees, for example. So I will do that. I have my 2 pair of elbows here. That's kind of makes it more lifelike, and also I usually do some little feet like that. So now this figure is done. It's a talisman that will help you keep your own inner moral compass and your own focus in relation to bureaucratic structures and administrative tasks. Then you will be protected from harmful behaviors connected to the logic of constant structuring. And this figure is imbued by my touch and made up from materials from my workplace. So then it's specific to my working conditions. And if you make a figure of your own, it will be specific to your working conditions. In upcoming videos, I will delve deeper into how you can turn this talisman into a truly powerful object by adding a drop of blood. And I will also demonstrate how to place and position these figures at your workplace. So please stay tuned for the next video.